Hi to everyone, good morning. I hope everybody is doing just fine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, today I'm going to show you all a simple method on how you can cook your potato porridge. Okay, let's start. This is the beef I'm going to use, so I will start by washing it with some salt. Okay, then I'm going to use salt to wash the beef. I'm also going to use salt for the potato porridge. I'm going to add 2 seasoning cube for the beef, and also white pepper for the beef. And to our porridge, I'm just going to use onion, garlic, of course seasoning cube, of course some pepper, and I'm going to use some vegetables. I'm going to use olive oil, and this is the potatoes that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to peel off the skin and cut into some sizes. And here I'm going to use some tomato paste. You can use fresh tomato or you can use the other tin tomato, but this is the tomato paste that I'm going to use. I got this from a Spanish market. And yesterday I did some chicken, so this is the remaining chicken. I'm just going to add to the potato porridge, and this is the remaining stock that I kept yesterday, so I'm just going to use it for this process. Okay, so let's start with cleaning our meat, removing the fat and washing it with some salt. Okay, I already washed the meat, so I'll start by cooking it in a very low heat. To it, I'm just going to add my salt and some white pepper. Then I'm going to mix and allow it to cook. While the meat is getting cooked, I'm not going to add any water to it, so I'm just going to allow it to cook. Then while cooking, I'm going to start peeling off our potatoes. Then I'm going to cut it in some medium sizes. Okay, for the meat, you can use your cow beef, you can use chicken, you can use fish, you can use any of your choice, any meat of your choice. So for this one, I'm going to use the pork, but it's just the meat sides, so I'll remove out the fatty sides. Okay, so when the meat get ready, I'm just going to cut into some pieces, then I'm going to fry. Let's start by peeling off our potatoes. Let's continue by peeling off our potatoes. Okay, I'm done peeling the potatoes, so I had to cut in some medium sizes. You can still allow it in full if you want, but for this my porridge, I'm going to cut into these sizes, so it's easy to cook, it's easy to fry, and it gets ready right inside, so you don't need to stress like in full you have to take long for it to get ready. Okay, to it I'm going to add some salt. Then allow it for 3 to 5 minutes before I'm going to wash. Okay, so I'm still cooking the meat in a very low heat. So as you can see for yourself, there is a lot of water coming out from it. I did not add any water, but a lot of water is coming out from it. So since we already have a lot of water that has come out from it, now I'm going to increase the heat, then allow it to cook. While it's getting ready, I'm going to chop the onions and the garlic. Then for our vegetable, I'm just going to pick these long ones, then cut into some little pieces. Then okay, I'm just going to add 1 glass of water to the meat. Then I'm going to allow it to cook. just going to allow it to cook. So I'm going to wash our potatoes. Guys, see the water that is coming out from the potatoes, so much. So I'm just going to wash potatoes. Okay, I'm going to cook the potatoes, but I'm not going to cook it to be too soft. To it, I'm going to add garlic, white pepper, then I'm going to add 2 glasses of water. Then I'll allow it to cook, but not too soft, because I'm going to fry it. I'm going to add some salt. So I'm going to allow it to cook. So our meat is ready. I'm going to cut into some smaller sizes, then start frying. So I'm going to add our oil to the pot to fry. So yesterday I fried some chicken. Now I'm not going to waste the oil, so I'm also going to use that oil to fry our beef. This is the oil I used yesterday, so I'm just going to use it to fry our beef. Okay. So I'm going to fry the meat. This is deep frying. Okay. It's a little bit hard, so I'm just going to allow it for 3 minutes. Then I'm going to fry. Okay. So I'm not going to allow it to be too dry. So I think it's okay. So I will move this, then fry the remaining beef. Okay, I'm going to allow the potatoes like this. I'm not going to allow it to be too soft. So I'm going to fry. While I'm frying the potatoes, I'm going to start cooking the tomato. So I'm going to add our olive oil to the pot. So you can use any oil of your choice. You can use the normal groundnut oil. You can use the oil from frying your beef. And use any. So I will just continue the frying. I will continue frying our potatoes. Okay. So I'll just continue frying our potatoes. Okay, so I'm just going to allow our potatoes till it get brown. So it's almost so I'm just going to add our stock. Going to add the chicken stock and the beef stock. Then I'm going to add our maggi seasoning, garlic and pepper. Half spoon of salt, white pepper or aroma. So I'm going to allow it to cook. So I'm going to add our vegetable. Chicken, and our beef. So I'm just going to mix. Okay. So I'm just going to mix everything together. So I tested our seasoning. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and 1 seasoning of maggi cube. So since the quantity is much, I'm going to cook into 2 pots. I'm going to share and cook using 2 pots. And normally cook like this, then you stock into your plastic bowls and you keep in your fridge. So the last thing I'm going to put is the potatoes. So I'm just going to cover and allow it to cook while checking our potatoes. So this is the second set that I'm frying. I still have one last set to fry. So when it gets brown, I'm going to remove it. So I'm going to add our potatoes. I tasted the seasoning and everything is just okay. And I had to share into 2 pots. So I'm going to add the remaining potatoes. So this is the last set. I'm just going to fry, then add. Okay. Okay. Our porridge potatoes is almost ready. So I'm just going to mix everything together. So this is the first pot. So I already explained in the video why it's advantageous to cook much food, especially when you are working at the same time you're having family, you're having children. It's just good to cook like this and you keep in your freezer. So if you are not around, at least your family can have something to eat. So if you like much oil, you can add, but for me it's just okay. I'm not just going to add any oil to it. So I'm just going to cover and allow it to cook for 3 minutes. Then it's ready. So this is the second part. Because the aroma is so, you know, so I already ordered my camera stand from Amazon, so I'm hoping to start using it, and at least I'm going to stop using just one hand to cook. Okay, just allow it to cook again for 3 minutes in a very low heat. And of course our porridge, Irish, our potatoes porridge is ready. Okay everyone, it's time to eat. Wow, I love the aroma. It smells so good. Okay, so I'm just going to have a taste of it. I know it's like it's hot, so I'm going to be careful. So delicious. Wow. Oh my god. Okay everyone, let me just eat one spoon again. I feel like just to be eating. Okay, thanks very much for watching. This is very easy for you to do your potatoes porridge without any stress. You know, you don't need to worry that it's not ready inside or it's still hard inside, you know. And you don't need to stay so long in the kitchen trying to make some Irish porridge, some potatoes porridge, or normally some people call it hot pot. So whatsoever name you want to give, you know. My body is just hot, so to end this video and just go and eat. Okay, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. If you have any question, negative, positive, I'm ready to answer all of your questions. Please don't forget to click the notification button, so anytime I upload a new video, you can just receive a notification. Okay, thanks guys, and have a lovely day. Bye.